Hi, my name is Catherine Barach, and for my Heroic Imagination project, I thought I would talk about someone who has impacted my life and the lives of many, many other people. I am here to talk about my choir director, Mrs. Susan Bauer. When I was younger, I was always considered a very shy and timid girl. I never really raised my voice to speak. I was very afraid of people not liking me, or if I said something wrong that I would be hated. So I never really spoke up. So basically, summer before freshman year, we were picking out classes, and I chose choir as my art elective because I always really liked to sing, and I figured that if I sang in a group, then it would be not as scary and intimidating as singing by yourself, because there are other people around you, other voices. No one has to really listen to you. When I walked in the first day of freshman year into my choir class, which was the first period of my day, I walked in to loud, boisterous shouting and jumping on the floor and stomping, and I was like, oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? I knew something was special about Susan Bauer when she asked all of us, all 67 of us, our names. And when the next day came, she had them all memorized. Every single person in our class had their name memorized by her. And I think that goes along with her policy of treating other people with respect, treating them like human beings. Just because we are her students doesn't mean that we're not human beings. And she really, really stressed that. And then for the rest of the year, I started feeling more comfortable with myself. I would start answering questions, and she would always give me such praise. She always asked me how my day was. She always asked me how I was doing. She made a personal note to get to know me, and I think that that's so special. As a student who was very shy and very timid, it really means a lot to me and helped me come out of my shell a little bit. By the end of the year, I was talkative. I answered questions. I even got a solo. I sang in front of the whole assembly for our last concert of freshman year. And it was one of the most liberating experiences of my life, an experience that I would never have had the courage to even attain without Ms. Bauer's guidance and kindness. She took care of all of her students. She made sure that they were okay. She always asked everyone if they were all right. She asked them if there was anything that we needed, please just let her know, and that she was always there to talk about anything. And I mean anything. I remember going to her office in the later years about three to five times a week, like after school, every single day, and we would just talk about everything. And it was so freeing to be able to talk to somebody who really cared, especially when that person was your teacher. And she'd always be active and willing in the conversation. She always listened, which was really special. And that just kind of further proves what I think a hero is: someone who genuinely cares for other people and someone who genuinely wants the best for people. In the choir, there are about 3 or 4 students that are selected for their senior year to go to the freshman campus in our school district and basically teach the freshman kids how to sight read, how to sing with correct pitch, correct tone, how to learn the music, and how to be more confident in singers. And Miss Bauer asked me, and when Miss Bauer asked me to participate in this amazing opportunity, I couldn't help but agree. Being a freshman conductor was one of the hardest yet most gratifying things that I had ever done in my whole life. Basically, teach the freshman kids how to sight read, how to sing with correct pitch, correct tone, how to learn the music, and how to be more confident in singer. Sometimes being a freshman conductor was incredibly difficult. There were a lot of days where my students didn't want to do anything. They didn't want to learn, they didn't want to practice, and it was very disheartening. But through Mrs. Bauer, I learned that nobody's going to do exactly what you want all the time, and you have to have patience and persistence. It'll make all the bad days worth it. Through Miss Bauer's help, I have decided to pursue teaching just like her. On a final note, Miss Bauer taught me how to grow up and function in today's world, to live a life with kindness and patience, and with the thought that you will prevail if you just work hard and put your mind to it. She is beloved by many and spreads joy wherever she goes, especially in a time when we all need it. Her optimism and love for her students is inspiring and is the reason why she is a real-life hero. Thank you.